Hey guys, it's the last 30 minutes of today's stream, so let's take a beat here and go and back to flamesgrace, and we're going to just do some side quests that we can find. See if we can figure some of these out. Oh, I'm also going to go grab what the fuck's his name? Therian, where we're gonna have him just steal from the people because why not? Alright, what do you want? It's no good. I simply cannot see the way of it. That is it. It's all over, man. My research is done with. I'm finished. All of my research till now suggests that the Jotun should reside somewhere in this land. But I cannot find the proof! If there's only some proof that my years of research weren't for naught. The slumbering giant. A passionate scholar who loves researching. Unfortunately, the headmaster has yet to acknowledge his work, leaving him vexed. He's 33. Let's see now. A proud soldier and keeper of the peace in flamesgrace. Unfortunately, his job often makes him the target of resentment, so he drowns his sorrows in liquor under the guise of keeping warm. He's 38. Alright. Oh, we got a dungeon key. Unlocks the cell of an allegedly innocent man. A scrap of rope. Let's see now. One of the soldiers who was brought down to who brought down the Frostwolf, a beast which once terrorized the Frostlands. The battle was won with the help of a hunter and his direwolf, and the duo are still lauded for their aid to this day. Age 31. Well, that must be Hanit's master. Oh, I could always use another sprightly thing. Steal from the townspeople. Born and raised in flamesgrace, this pious woman prays to the sacred flame every day. But with monsters and dangerous incidents on the rise, she started to consider leaving the home she loves for a more peaceful place. Good luck finding one. Seems every place in this world sucks. Once a scholar who travels the continent researching monsters, the anecdotes of his astonishing encounters, though true, sounded like mere fairy tales, so there are few who believe him. Ah, where the ice giant sleeps, that's for our quest. Oh, where does the time go? I set out to find the truth of the ice giants known as the Jotun, and before I knew what had happened, my whole life passed me by. But it is a most fascinating tale once you begin delving into the details. The nomenclature, for example. You see, the reason that the Jotun are commonly known as ice giants is in part because... Ah, dear me, there I go again with my ramblings. I do apologize. Please pay this old man no heed. Damn. 3% on those ones. We're not going to risk that. Okay, so I can't guide this man, but maybe... I can't guide this man either. I mean... I got the information that guy needs, but I can't guide them to each other. That's very odd. Nope, I don't want to guide him. A merchant who journeyed from the south to get his hands on the Frostland's pristine snow water. Rumored to grant the drinker eternal youth, the water demands a high price among the aristocracy. The source of the rumor, however, is none other than this clever merchant himself. Is that armor better for anyone? Gives me more HP, but a lot less defense. Same. Yeah, they all got silver vests on, so. Alright. I still can't believe my father fled from the field of battle. Let's see now. A young man recently appointed to the Knights Ardent. He is an extremely hard worker due to his strict upbringing. He asked his father on many occasions about his past, but heard nothing until recently. Okay, that's 15%. Not worth it. Let's see, she's 28. I don't regret running away yesterday. I'm sure anyone could have done the same after seeing someone collapse in the streets covered in blood, but it's okay because someone else must have called the guards. The poor person has probably been rescued, right? Ah, composite staff. Years ago, he and his daughter had a fight, after which she eloped with her husband-to-be. Now that she's returned, he is unsure of how to face her. Nevertheless, he is happy to see his grandson's face. He's 53. Okay. He's only a slightly higher level than the area we're in, so he's got a decent steal chance. Oops, I don't want to guide this person. Age 26. From a young age, she dreamed of joining the Knights Ardent. Achieving knighthood, however, left her without any other passions in life. Her expression is now as cold as ice, though a fire still burns in her eyes during the heat of battle. Oh, that's sad. Interesting that I steal ice stone, soul stones from her. A young woman of flamesgrace. Ever since she was a child, she has struggled to endure the cold, and is at a loss at how she might free herself from its bitter embrace. Ah, I feel that. Being Canadian and having it be cold. Which, by the way, it's warming up quite nicely here, guys. Age 26. But to make matters worse, I'm not going to steal from her. Stole your olive of life. There's an item over here, hang on. There it is, I see it. It's held by the weapon shop. There's another item over here. There it is. An Adelwart. I think I know where that person is. That person's dad is. If I remember correctly, we spoke to someone who talked about fleeing the battle in fleeing in the church. Maybe I'm misremembering. A woman who has been living with a wandering mercenary for about a year. She lost countless hours of sleep, keeping a vigilant eye on him, fearing he'll disappear the moment she looks away. Bottle of sleeping dust. The item we're looking for is actually right here. Injurious seed. What the fuck's an injurious seed? This is the guy I took at the beginning of the game. He was really good too. He cast fire and wind spells. A former mercenary who enjoys telling tales of his heroism on the battle. Those around him eagerly listen to his passionately recounted stories, despite knowing most are untrue. Oh, I failed. It was bound to happen eventually. Oops, I guess, no, I want to keep him for now. After losing both his wife and daughter to the great pestilence in the Riverlands, he dedicated himself to spreading the teachings of the sacred flame, which had been his only light in those dark times. I can now, guide people a lot easier. Not that I need anybody from this particular town. Although there were some stronger people that I could have gotten. A Shadow Soul Stone. Alright. At the cathedral entrance. Hey lady, how's your kid? Let's see now. 21. Once a dancer in the town of Sunshade, she ran away from her cruel master and now lives a new life under a different name. She often has nightmares about her dreadful past, but accepts them as punishment for leaving her friends behind. Oh no. She's only 21. Yes. If you guys remember, that chapter is super sad too. Traditional dancer garb, okay. We at least steal some of that stuff. Yeah, that's super sad. Please, please listen. I swear that I'm innocent. I've not killed anyone. I've never done it. I just came across the body, that's all. There was a person there, covered in blood. What would anyone do? Of course I bent down to see if they were alright. I was only trying to help. But the investigation of that man's death was no more than a pretense. That mockery of justice is why I'm now in a cell. A witness, huh? Wouldn't that be convenient, if only it were true. Give up on the lies already. If you just admit what you did, maybe the judge would go easier on you. But I didn't do it! I swear I'm innocent! It was an accident that killed that man, not me! There must be someone who saw what happened. How come no one has come forth then? No one's gonna believe a pack of lies like that. That traveler there, you found a witness for me? Just ask, they'll tell you. Hey, you there. Is he telling the truth then? An accident, huh? I suppose I'll have to look into this. I mean, you should have anyway. Alright, I've heard from this witness of yours. And I've asked around with a few other people as well. And, well, looks like you were telling the truth. That's right, I was. I only chanced to pass by that night. It was nothing but happenstance. And then what do I see but a person lying on the ground covered in blood? I was trying to see if they were alright when you took me for a murderer. Yes, we may have been a bit hasty. My commander told me to let you go. Really? This is all thanks to you. You've saved my life, stranger. Hey! Look at that side quest done. That was pretty easy. I like the quest system in this. It's pretty interesting. I wish I could go through the menu a little. Well, I guess I can go through a little faster. Okay. You. 80%. A woodcutter working in the neighboring forest who visits the cathedral every few days. There he thanks the gods for his good fortune and prays for a chance to see the Archbishop's beautiful daughters. Oh, at least I got my herb that lets me heal. A Rookity! Here we go again. You got defeated again by Balder the Indestructible. You did win. Faye, how do you feel about Octopath Traveler so far? A young man who recently joined the Knights Ardent. When his gentle disposition proved a mismatch for monster slaying and catching criminals, the Archbishop suggested he dedicate his skills to logistical support, where he now works. He's 23. Alright, so there's actually a hidden item just down over here. I don't see it. Is it in the that's in the house. Okay. An empowering earring. Speaking of which, does everybody have stuff on? I need that on you. Speed plus 10. That'll give her more HP, which actually wouldn't be a bad thing. More SP. Yeah, I'll give her the more HP. You could use another one though. What do you got? Let's see, more SP? Get more crit. There you go. I really like this mighty belt though. It is a huge boon for Ulbrich. (64%). A once renowned swordsman in Victor's Hollow who competed against a friend for the title of champion. After his friend passed, he left the arena and started a new life as a cleric. The rumor has it that his sword is hidden somewhere within the cathedral. Oh, a critical nut. I'll take that. Oh, he caught me. Alright. Inventory. Let's see now. A mother of one who ran away from home to get married, but returned after her divorce. At first, she had reservations about seeing her father again, but now she worries most about whether or not her savings are still intact. Ah, that's the guy from the outside. Damn, we don't have much luck with stealing right now. Alright, here's a kid. 9. A young boy born in the coastal town of Goldshore. He came to Flamesgrace with his mother where he saw snow for the first time. In his excitement, however, he often gets lost. And... like stealing candy from a baby. As Mr. Burns found out, though, that's not as easy as he might think. When you have the strength score of a... exactly, you got it, Mr. RPG. Evil laugh. Oh, shit. I forgot, fortifying that is not defense. That's the tough. Yeah, let's go over here first. Really? 4% and I fucking failed? God damn it. Ugh, it was bound to happen eventually. She's 59. After faithfully serving the church for most of his life, he planned on leaving his old post in old age, but ultimately decided to stay and see the kindly ceremony through, just like his friend Yosef. Alright, well, we've just damaged our reputation, so I gotta go restore that before I can finish stealing from these people. I can't believe I failed with a 4% chance. I say that, but it is a Square Enix JRPG. $5,000 gold. What the? Or leaves. Oh, okay. That's what the Hero Tale option is. You can like redo chapters or something. Okay. You bastard, I'm gonna steal whatever the hell I failed to steal now. It's all your fault. More difficult. The game took a pretty sharp uptake in difficulty, which isn't a bad thing. But the zone I just finished... Oh, Heavy Blade. Is that good? It is actually better than his greatsword. Hurrah! And he's got a higher crit rate too. Sick. The game took a big uptick in difficulty, which, you know, happens. But I wasn't expecting the last area to be as bad as it was. It was just a ton of enemies that use AoE attacks, and ugh, I think this is the guy I was thinking of. I was once a member of the Knights Ardent, though my days of waving about a sword are long since over. Besides, they just don't make knights like they used to anymore. I had a brother-in-law, Arms, who was the soul of honor. Finest knight I ever knew. In his youth, he was reckless and immature, and would often act without thinking of those around him. Though he has left the knights behind, he fondly remembers the one who took him under his wing. Ah, he saw it. He admired my pluck, though, for trying to steal from him. Alright. And now we will scrutinize you. A cleric who raised his children, now in the Knights Ardent, on the teachings of the sacred flame. From it, his eldest daughter learned its intensity, his younger son, its kindness, and his eldest son, its dangers. Oh, and there's new weapons for selling in the weapon shop. And now, as is tradition on stream, we're going to be ending today's stream with challenging a random person. This cleric is getting challenged. This is a house of worship, not a battle arena! Oh, very well.
It is a good day for battle.
Well, no, we'll take it outside.
Battle is...
Oh, he's not weak to that. Okay. Oh, he casts Luminescence. Interesting. That's an AoE spell, dude.
Now then.
Oh, you're weak to spears. I see.
Victory. Have at you. The battle my blade is unbending. With each battle,
I think you got thrashed. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks. And I just leave this fucking cleric just unconscious at the front of his congregation. Now you'll think twice. So stupid. Alright, let's talk to Miles. He might like the rumors of the Night Ardent. You can also check what weapons are available in the weapon shop. Though I doubt anything good is going to be there. At least anything good in relation to what we need. Killer bow. Oh, actually, there are some good stuff. A great sword that's actually better than what he... A sword that's better than what he uses. What we just got for him. So that's cool. I was recently done the honor of being appointed to the Knight's Ardent. In fact, my late father, rest him, was also a member of the Knight's Ardent, though he was stripped of his cloak for the crime of deserting in the midst of battle. I still can't believe that my father fled from the field of battle. Rumors of the Knight Ardent. Yeah, I thought this might help him. You say you met with a companion of my father's? His fellow knights held him in high regard. There must be some mistake. He was trusted by his superiors and the men serving alongside him, to say nothing of the common folk. While he lived, my father would not speak with me what happened when he was stripped of his cloak. I even cursed him to his face. I told him that he had brought shame upon the name of the Knights Ardent. I still remember how he stared at me, silent and unmoving, when I said such horrid things to him. How could I have not seen it, though? Of course, there must have been some circumstances that forced his hand. The Knights Ardent are tasked with the sacred duty of protecting the pilgrims who huddle in the light of the sacred flame. I knew my father would not have abandoned them. I knew that he must be the sort of man I always believed him to be. Thank you, good traveler. I have found a new purpose in my service as one of the Knights Ardent, while I travel this realm in service and duty. I shall see if I cannot retrace my father's step and find the truth of what happened to him. Perhaps we will meet again yet. Until we do, friend. Oh, another nourishing nut. Alright. At least we made back some of the money we lost in, There you go. This increases maximum HP. We've got a bunch of these things that we can just sell. They have no value as anything. Pseudo gold ore, worth 20. Odds and ends, worth 700. Alright. Dubious gold ore. Alright. Old coin. Copper filled pouch. Fool's gold ore. Alright. Nobody likes pyrite? Alright, guys, join Mal for the last boss fight of today's stream. I'm gonna take a quick look around here and see if maybe I can... Like, we got the... where the ice giant sleeps, and that's what this dude over here wants, but... he didn't respond to it. So there must be something else I'm missing. Either way, guys, that's going to be it for today's stream. Tonight, I'm going to do some more leveling as per usual. Oh, I gotta stretch. Anyway, tonight, I'm going to do some more leveling as per usual. And then tomorrow I will as well. That way, Ophelia is strong enough to do her chapter 3 once we get around to it, as well as the other characters when we get to their chapter 2, because I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, they're not high level.